Welcome everyone, Mike here with another video on how to improve your Amazon advertising. Today we're talking all about brand analytics. There is an absolute wealth of information to use inside of the brand analytics dashboard to improve your Amazon advertising. We're going to go over all 4 dashboards and show you what you can do today to take massive action and get results right away. So stay tuned. And by the way, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, make sure you do so, and also click on the little notification button because we share really valuable tips every single week to help your brand grow on Amazon. All right, everyone, let's dive in. Brand analytics, the very first dashboard that you'll get to is called Amazon search terms. Now, this is the one that you're probably the most familiar with, and because it shows you the search frequency rank of some of the search terms that you're searching for inside of the search box over here. So for example, I typed in grill brush and I can see that grill brush has a search frequency rank of 8,200, which is down because it's off season, but it also shows me some of the other relevant search terms and it shows me the search frequency rank for those search terms. Now, if you are familiar with the playbook series, we go over how to find relevant search terms and keywords to put into launch campaigns, and this is a great way to do it. You can also find relevant ASINs and put them into the ASIN launch campaign using the brand analytics dashboard. So I also highly recommend going and looking at the weekly report, the monthly report, and the quarterly report to see if there are any new opportunities, search term opportunities, and ASIN opportunities that show up for your targeting inside of your Amazon advertising. All right, so the next dashboard is the repeat purchase behavior dashboard. And this is when I think we're gonna start to get a little more sophisticated with our strategy. So just going back, the older mentality is to think of ACoS as the end-all be-all metric. And if you have a good ACoS, then that's great. That means you're doing good with your Amazon advertising. I just want everyone to start to think a little bit differently and start to look at other metrics that play into it. So for example, repeat purchase behavior. Now this metric looks at the percentage of shoppers that are coming back to purchase from you over and over again. So think about it this way, you can acquire a customer using Amazon advertising and then know using this data and this information that a percentage of those shoppers are going to come back and purchase from you again and again. So that starts to shift that ACoS target. Because if you're targeting, let's say 40% ACoS and that's it, you want to make sure you're targeting that ACoS and that's it. What if a percentage of those shoppers, come back and purchase from you again and again? And in this example, we have one product where people come back, 11.4% of the people who purchased this product in this time period were repeat customers. So knowing that information, I may want to tweak my ACoS target goals for the products where I know shoppers are coming back to purchase from me over and over again, and start to think a little bit differently. Also think about your budget. How much budget do you want to put towards your products that people are coming back to purchase from you again and again? And also think about if you are not acquiring these customers and shoppers come back to purchase this product over and over again, that means your competition is doing so, and that means you could be losing out on a really good, valuable shopper. So use this information, come to this dashboard and start to look at the products that are going to be great for repeat purchases. And then what you could also do is you can go to the very end here and you can actually track the percentage of repeat purchase ordered product sales for the period of time. And you can see here that compared to the previous period, some of these are doing better, some of these are doing worse. So there's all sorts of marketing strategies that you can do. You could have better inserts, you could have better brand messaging, you could have better storefront. All of these things can help to improve the likelihood that shoppers will come back from you and purchase again and again. But then also what you want to do is make sure you look at this information to identify which products are going to be repeat purchase products and make sure you use that information to set different ACoS targets. All right, so let's dive into the market basket analysis. And this is an incredibly amazing wealth of information. So I'm going to start off with just my products only. And the reason why is because some really good low-hanging fruit are brand protection campaigns. Now, we spoke about that last week. We spoke about how to utilize all of the different opportunities to protect your brand. But here is where you can find some of those opportunities because you know which products are purchased together, which products are good bundling opportunities. And if you know that information, you can then target those ASINs with your own brand. So you can protect your own brand by targeting your own ASINs across all of the different ad types. And this is where you will go to find that information. So check this out. We can see that this ASIN here, the number one purchase ASIN of my products that goes along with this ASIN is this ASIN. So I can go ahead and I can set up brand protection campaigns based on the market basket analysis, and I can start to get really, really thorough with my targeting to not only protect my brand, but to increase the chance of cross-selling and upselling. The other thing that you can do is you can use this information to create really great bundles. And I'm a big fan of bundles because bundles tend to push other advertisements down the page. So it really gives your own product detail page a lot more of your own product real estate on your product detail page. This is a great way to make sure that your bundle takes over a lot of that real estate. So you can take these ASINs and create bundles knowing that these are the products that are likely going to be in shoppers' carts, which are going to help increase the average cart value. So you could also use this by excluding your products and then going and finding ASINs that are highly relevant to what the shoppers are looking for when they're also purchasing your product. So for example, here, this ASIN here, we can see the number one purchase ASIN along with my ASIN is this ASIN right over here. And this just opens up the floodgates for Amazon advertising opportunities. I could take this and I can run with it. I can do some product targeting ads. I can do some sponsored display ads. I can do so many different things knowing this information. And then I can also go ahead and maybe source this product myself. So there's so many different things that you can do with this information. All right, guys. So the last dashboard that we're going to cover today is the item comparison and alternative purchase behavior dashboard. So what's great about this is we can actually see what shoppers are comparing our products to, and then we can use that information to do a little bit of a deep dive and get some intelligence. First off, I would highly recommend going into the number one compared ASIN and taking a good look at that listing and then asking yourself, what is your competitive advantage? Why would shoppers choose your product over the comparison product? Is there something that you can do to improve the likelihood that shoppers will choose your product over the comparison product? Maybe your listing could be better. Maybe you could improve the benefits in your bullet points. There could be so many different things that you can do, but definitely use this information to see what shoppers are comparing your products to. And then for the ASINs where you have some kind of a competitive advantage, this is where you'd want to do your product targeting. And of course, you could do product targeting across all different ad types. You can do sponsored product ads, sponsored brand ads, and sponsored display ads. But this is going to be very refined product targeting because you can really see what shoppers are actually looking for and what they're comparing your product to. Finally, you're going to see the alternative purchase dashboard. And sometimes this could be a little bit humbling because what it's showing you is it's showing the products that were compared to your products and ultimately which product the shopper decided to purchase, and that is your competition. So here we have one ASIN over here, and I can go ahead and see the other ASIN where people ultimately decided to purchase. And what's great about this is I can then go ahead and do some detailed analysis of that listing, really make some changes to my listing. I wouldn't recommend targeting these ASINs unless you have some kind of a competitive advantage or you have really deep pockets, because sometimes there's a reason why shoppers purchase the other product over your product. So you want to make sure that you use this information, go in there and make some changes to your listing, knowing that people have purchased the other product over yours. All right, guys, I hope that you found this video helpful. I hope that you go out there and improve your Amazon advertising game. Don't forget that you have free access to the Amazon Ads Playbook series, which goes over 28 different campaigns that you can set up today, utilizing this information, utilizing brand analytics to help you have a well-rounded strategic approach with your Amazon advertising. And with that being said, I will see you next week when we're going to cover the top tips to scale your Amazon advertising. Have an amazing week, and I'll talk to you soon.